Why should you and your company consider donating to the University of Wyoming's Petroleum Engineering Department? My name is Dr. Brian Tell, and I'm the interim department head for our department. And I'd like to present a few things for your consideration. The oil and gas industry in Wyoming has been quite active for many years. We have a number of basins, which you can see on this slide, and a number of fields within those basins that are productive. This activity level requires a number of skilled workers that are familiar with the state, its environment, its geology, and petroleum engineering. Our department is committed to helping educate the people of Wyoming with regards to petroleum and the petroleum industry. Our program helps to provide the industry with professional petroleum engineers that are ready to enter the industry and help contribute to its success. Despite recent advances in other forms of energy, the Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory illustration shown here indicates that over 65% of the energy used in the United States is still provided from oil and gas. So we still need the oil and gas industry to help us meet our energy goals. This chart from the Bureau of Labor Statistics shows that just before the end of 2017, the number of workers in the United States reached a low point in recent years. This was down nearly a third from its high point in 2014. Recently, there's been an increased number of workers employed, showing that there's an upward trend in the industry. Our department helps the industry meet these needs a number of ways. We have 15 faculty members which every year publish a large number of scientific papers as a result of their research. We have multiple research groups which are focused on the oil and gas industry in Wyoming. Those research groups utilize graduate students to help with the research. They receive compensation which helps them fund their educational efforts. We have a new engineering education and research building. This building will come online this next semester. It'll be utilized by the department's faculty for teaching and some of their research. Inside that new building, we have a state-of-the-science drilling simulator, which helps to instruct undergraduates and graduate students on how drilling engineering is performed properly. This facility has been integrated into multiple drilling courses already. It contains various modules which are of use within the industry. We also have the High Bay Research Facility, which employs a number of graduate students to help conduct research in flow-through porous media. Our department's enrollment trends are shown in this graph. We have a high of undergrads of 390 back in 2014. Unfortunately, that number has been decreasing steadily. The number of graduate students that we have been increasing over this time period. If we superimpose the graph from the Bureau of Labor Statistics, we can see that the number of students that we have has been falling when the number of workers needed in the industry is on the upswing. So the two trends are exactly opposite of one another at the moment. If these trends continue, very soon our department will not be able to help meet the needs of the industry with regards to the workers that are needed. Our department needs your assistance in reversing our downward enrollment trend in order to help meet the needs of the industry. There's many ways in which you and your company can help us do this. One way is to consider donating surplus equipment that you may have, which can be of use in demonstrating petroleum engineering concepts. We are attempting to grow a number of our courses: drilling engineering, production engineering, reservoir engineering. Any equipment that you might have that you no longer need, please consider donating it to our department. It will be of help to us with regards to illustrating some of these concepts to our students, and it can be of financial benefit to your company with regards to donations. We also seek the release of data sets that can be used for our senior design courses and for our research projects. Many of our researchers need data sets that they can use to investigate. Please consider donating and releasing data for their use. Most importantly, we need to offer financial incentives to potential students that are considering coming to Wyoming. Graduate students are supported through our faculty typically. They have research projects, they get grants from the government. It is also helpful if they obtain grants from the industry. A lot of those funds end up going to support graduate students. Please consider supporting the research efforts of our faculty members. We can also establish grants and scholarships to help with our undergraduates. These can be one-time awards or they can be annual in nature. So please consider donating funds for these types of scholarships and grants to our department. This can also be done through the Wyoming Foundation. These can be a major incentive with regards to attracting students to petroleum engineering. With your help and your company's help, the Department of Petroleum Engineering at the University of Wyoming will be able to continue to help serve the industry. Thank you.